I want to show off a couple of really cool Goosebumps things from when I was a kid. I got these probably in 94 or 95. I think I got these from either Walden Books or Books A Million back in the day. But they're very cool. They're not the Goosebumps books. I know everybody's showing off their Goosebumps books, and that's fine. But I wanted to do something a little bit different because I don't think a lot of people have these. Because I haven't seen anybody talk about it. And I, since I was a kid, stupidly gave away quite a few of these, lost a few, trashed a few. A lot of them are disconnected because, again, I was a kid and I was an idiot. Maybe I'll buy brand new ones off eBay. But what I want to show you today is the Goosebumps Postcard Book and the Goosebumps Postcard Book 2, which I've had since the early to mid-90s. Great, great stuff. They're basically postcard art of the books. I don't think every single book was in here, obviously, at the time. I'm not sure if there's a part 3. But I vividly remember buying buying these from the bookstore, whether it was Walden Books or Books A Million. I can't remember. I think it probably was Books A Million, but I could be wrong. But yeah, let's open it up and take a look. Postcard book. Scholastic ink. Have the little table of contents there. But yeah, it's basically just postcards of the book art, which is very cool. These are disconnected, obviously. There's Welcome to Dead House. They're postcards, so you could basically put a stamp there and mail it if you wanted to. I don't know why you would want to do that, but it's a cool idea. It was sort of the first way we could own the art without having the book. Very, very cool stuff. Those are disconnected. We have Stay Out of the Basement, obviously. Luckily, all these are still attached. Really, really cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. There's one of the more nightmarish images from the Goosebumps catalog. Love this stuff. This image was from one of the, I think it was from one of the Give Yourself Goosebumps books, which I think it was like a, I don't remember if it was the Choose Your Own Ending or one of those books that had like a bunch of tales in it. I forgot which one it was, but this was not from the regular mainline book series. So let me know in the comments below what this was from. I forget. Was it saying on the back? Oh, here we go. From the cover of Tales to Give You Goosebumps, Special Edition number 1. I was never a fan of the Choose Your Own Ending or Scary Tales stuff. I always wanted just the mainline series. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I feel like the artwork from the, maybe not this one, but the artwork from the books that were the Choose Your Own Ending books, I feel like they weren't by Jacobus. They were by somebody else because the artwork was never on par with the mainline series. Still cool, but never on par. It looked a little bit cheesier. You know what I mean? Haunted Mask. Talk about iconic. The Fever Swamp Werewolf. I guess all these artworks are iconic in their own way, especially like the Deep Trouble one. Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. I mean, fantastic stuff. Every single image. The Attack of the Mutant. Super underrated book, by the way, in the series. I think it was called Bad Hair Day, I think. Cuckoo Clock of Doom. This is another weird one right here, if you can see that. I'm trying to get the light right. My arm's in the way. This was from More Tales to Give You Goosebumps, Special Edition number 2. The Barking Ghost. Camp Jelly Jam guy. Attack of the Lawn Gnomes. The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena is so underrated, am I right? The Shrunken Head. Another weird image. What was this from? This one was from Goosebumps Monster Edition number 1. Picture of Curly on there. Oh, Night Living Dummy 3. One of my favorite books in the series. I guess I lost the postcard for Dummy 2, unfortunately. Yeah, here's what I'm talking about. This one is from... Oh, I'm losing some. The Deadly Experiments of Dr. Eek from Give Yourself Goosebumps number 4. So they were called Give Yourself Goosebumps. That's what I thought. The Choose Your Own Ending ones, I think. But the artwork was not as good as the mainline series. Like, it looks a little bit... It's still really good, don't get me wrong. It's fantastic. But it's not on the level of the other mainline series artwork. You know? I'll have to look into that and see if it's the same artist. I don't think it is. It can't be. Oh man, the Egg Monsters from Mars one is so good. I want a huge one sheet of that artwork. It'd be fantastic. and the end. Let me pick up the two that I dropped. I dropped one. The Bad Hair Day one is also a fantastic piece of artwork. Great stuff, dude. Great stuff. I also have this curly Goosebumps bookmark from one of the Scholastic book fairs at school, I believe, back in elementary school. It's a little bit damaged over the years, but still good. Very cool piece of nostalgia. Postcard book number 2. And right out the gate, we have some loose cards in here. Let's go through those first. Oh, a lot of loose cards, unfortunately. I'm going to have to rebuy these in mint condition. What was this called? Calling All Creeps. We have another piece of weird artwork. This looks like it's by Jacobus, though. This is from the Goosebumps 97 wall calendar. That's what that's from. Very cool. Terror Tower, iconic. The Vampire Breath one, pretty good. I don't think I ever read this book. I might have. If I did, I don't remember it, or it was boring or something. But Beware the Snowman. That would be a good image to have on the wall for Christmas, but that's a later thing. This is from Goosebumps Monster Edition number 2. Again, it looks like it's Jacobus' artwork. Very good stuff. The Haunted Mask 2. The Haunted Mask 2 might be my second favorite book in the whole Goosebumps series, right below Living Dummy 3. I'm not sure. There's a table of contents that's separated for some reason. We have the Chicken cover. Beast from the East is another really good, underrated book. I still remember vividly the last line of that book is "Tag, you're it." Great book. This looks like it's Jacobus. Again, this is from the Still More Tales to Give You Goosebumps, the special edition number 4. That looks like Jacobus' artwork to me. And here's another example of, this is Diary of a Mad Mummy from Give Yourself Goosebumps number 10. And as you can see, the art style looks different to me. Like, I don't think this is Jacobus. I could be wrong, but if it is Jacobus, he's doing a totally different art style than the mainline series. I'll look into that. Let me know in the comments below what you think, or if you can confirm one artist or the other. But I don't think the Give Yourself Goosebumps artists were the same. I don't think. We have the, oh man, You Can't Scare Me. I love this artwork. I always forget the name of the book. I always think it's called something else, but great artwork. That artwork blew my mind on shelves back in the day. Oh, wait, I didn't lose it. Here it is, the Living Dummy 2 artwork. I think the artwork for this one, I'm going to go ahead and say it. The Living Dummy, Not a Living Dummy 2's artwork is probably the best from the first 3 Living Dummy books. I guess from all the Living Dummy books in existence, because I know there's a ton of them now. Like Bride of the Living Dummy, all that stuff. Number 2 has the creepiest artwork for sure. What do you think? Let me know in the comments which has the creepier artwork. Living Dummy 2, 1, or 3. Let's go for the rest of the book. There it is. That was called Legend of the Lost Legend, number 47. So that might have been the last book in the mainline series, right? Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Go Eat Worms. Monster Blood 3, I believe. Yeah, 3. Was that Curse of the Mummy? Return of the Mummy. That's right. Sequel, kind of. The I Can Fly one, what's it called? How I Learned to Fly. I don't think I read this book either, but I could be wrong. Here's another Give Yourself Goosebumps cover. Not, to me, in my opinion, not on the level of the Jacobus artwork. Again, it could be Jacobus, but I don't think so. There's just something a little bit different about the art style. That's from Give Yourself Goosebumps number 5, The Night in Werewolf Woods. The Girl Who Cried Monster, classic. What was this one called? This one is called, my memory is failing me, Don't Go to Sleep. I think it's called The Ghost Next Door. Am I right, or am I saying that wrong? What is it called? The Ghost Next Door. Here's another example of weird artwork. This one is called Deep in the Jungle of Doom, from Give Yourself Goosebumps number 11. And as you see, the artwork's good, but it's not on the level of some other stuff. Like, it's not as, like, look at that and compare it to this. It's a different art style. I feel like all the Give Yourself Goosebumps books were done with colored pencil. Here we have this Curly in the pool with his dog. This is from Even More Tales to Give You Goosebumps, the special edition number 3 book. Here we got Monster Blood 2. classic artwork. I remember liking that book a lot. I need to reread those books. I'm sure they take like 15 minutes to read now. Back in the day, they felt like accomplishments. Now I feel like they would take 20 minutes to read, at best. We had The Headless Ghost. And The Phantom of the Auditorium. Classic. Classic stuff. Unfortunately, again, I hate to say that these are damaged and missing postcards and postcards removed, but again, I got these when I was 8 or 9, maybe 7. I'm not really sure. And I guess a kid's gonna kid, right? Like, there's no way I was gonna keep these in perfect condition, unfortunately, at the time. But I will rebuy these, I think, at some point, if I can find them, and get some mint condition ones. Hopefully they're wrapped up and I can keep them on the shelf forever. But there's that. And last two little cool tidbits I'll show off. The batteries in these unfortunately died over the years. They've never been changed out. I don't have these batteries on hand. But yeah, they're these little Goosebumps. I think they're sort of like paperweights, but you press the button and it goes, oh! Remember that? Yeah, the Mummy, and you have Curly. Really cool little things. Straight from the mid to early 90s. I think they were from 94 or 95. Maybe even 96. But very cool. I wish they still made noise. But unfortunately, they are dead. So yeah, there we go. My little trip down Goosebumps nostalgia lane. I hope you liked it. Leave a comment in the comment section below of what your favorite Goosebumps book is. Which cover was creepier? Living Dummy 1, 2, or 3? And do you have these postcard books yourself? Let me know. Happy Halloween season. I will see you guys next time. And goodbye.